What are these? Oh, Looney Tunes. Mom and I found one yesterday. Hello everybody! We are at the Salvation Army and this store was a little fuller than it normally is, so it was actually a pretty good day. We didn't, well, no, I take it back. I did find quite a few things, but as I do, I checked them before I left so I would save my own self money. That is a good tip for you guys. Like, look things up if you can get a signal. I don't often see these little Delphite pieces, but I was happy to find that little bowl. And then over here, I think I spotted some yellow Fiesta ware. And as exciting as that may be for some, I can't sell it. Like, I have had very little luck with Fiesta ware. It's really pretty dishes, not my particular style. So I don't buy them to collect them for myself, but oh, goodness, I can't give them away. And we are at the Salvation Army that actually color coordinates, which is kind of interesting, but they also have these twisty turny shelves. So, you know, it kind of is what it is for the camera shots, you guys. I spotted that glass cat and I was like, oh, is that Fenton? And then I spotted this lady's nose and I just had to check her out. She's one of those like kitchen like utensil holders, but I don't know, she was kind of cool. I was kind of digging her. This cookie jar was interesting. It was from 2000. Well, actually it says beans on it, but like it's supposed to look like, you know, a can of beans or whatever, but it's a cookie jar. I was interested in this because this was actually a good price. It was $4.99 and it had the wooden box. So I had Aaron help me see if they were all in there, and they weren't. They weren't all in the box. So we didn't end up getting that. But I did come over here and, well, I had to check the ornament out, but I spot the stocking that's hanging up right here. And last year for Christmas, I did really well finding some of these and reselling them on Etsy. Etsy is more boutique, I would say, than eBay. And this is me. Like, I am struggling. I rode that struggle bus trying to read this tag. I was trying to read what the other side said. It said something about being cross-stitched. But I did really well with those. And if you can get them, like, you know, a few dollars, couple dollars, you're set to make at least, I don't know, maybe 12 to 40. I mean, depending on what's on them and which platform you sell them on. I mean, you could make some money on those. So keep an eye out for those cross-stitched stockings. These, I put these all in my cart, these ornaments, because individually we went and looked them up and they weren't, I mean, they were $3 a piece and they were selling, they're like back in the day from Blockbuster. Y'all remember Blockbuster? But they were selling between like $6 and $8. So we ended up leaving those there, but it was fun to see them. You know, it was a trip down memory lane. A little modern cloisonne there. And what else did we see? I always like looking at the boxes, and a lot of times I peek in the boxes. This time I don't think I really looked in every box, but a lot of times it's not what's in there. Like, you know, the ornaments aren't really in the, I don't know, I've just had luck finding some interesting things in the boxes. I thought these little gingerbread mugs were cute. I was trying to read the bottom of them, and it proved to be pretty difficult. I couldn't read the bottom of those things. I kind of wish I got them. I see 1989 or 4, something like that. But those, I probably should have got them. They're kind of cute. These are really cute too. These Homer Laughlin. That little pattern was kind of cute. Very cute for fall. Whoa. And then, oh yeah, I whipped around and I was like, look at this Fenton, $2.99. And then we get to the cash register and it's got a giant chip out of one side. I'm like, that's why they're still here. Yep. And look, Aaron was over there. I don't know if you saw it in the cart. His phone. He was watching Michael from the Cult of Vintage do his live haul, or his live shop with me on Instagram. We were trying to watch him as well as like we were doing this. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting day. I was happy to see the shelves a little more full there. Aren't those just so cute? This is a bottle stopper. I normally get them, but I didn't grab that one. This is a silver coin, a case in acrylic. And I actually bought this, and I didn't have it up 24 hours, and it sold. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. When I go over to the figurine area, I mean, I look for everything, but I especially keep my eyes out for like the little minimalist stone looking, well, those were kind of neat. I wasn't sure what those were. Figurines, like my mom found one and it sold right away, so I'm like, aha, okay, I'm gonna look for that again. And then the was it C. Allen Johnson figurines, the signed ones from the 60s. I definitely look for those as well. I mean, I look at everything, don't get me wrong, because if I wouldn't have tried those other couple that I just told you about, I wouldn't know to look for them. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just gotta take a little bit of a chance on some things, especially when you're in a store and you don't have a signal, because I've been there. I mean, I try and look things up when I can, but if you don't get a signal, you don't get a signal. And sometimes it doesn't work out for me, but sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised. But I definitely do love the little knick-knack figurine section of the thrift stores. I love looking at dishes. One of the things that I want to do is I want to switch out our, actually my plates, to be honest with you, they're from Dollar Tree. So I want to switch them out with like really pretty, like china, like, you know, like vintage floral patterns, but I want all of them to be mismatched, like a Mad Hatter tea party. And did you see how fast I whipped around and grabbed that ornament case? Because two of my ornaments were broken. My Mercury ornaments were broken when I took them out of the Christmas stuff. I definitely check this area. You see this? That's a little Stetson set. If you can find vintage, like Old Spice, or I meant to tell Dee, so if Dee watches this, she found some vintage Old Spice shaving mugs. Those things sell for stupid money. Like, I haven't found one yet, but I do look for them. But over here is where my mom found like 1980s boxes of baseball cards that were never opened. And one of them, like one box of them, sold for like $160 something. I forget, I took a best offer, but it was around there. All right, so here is some of the Goodwill footage. I did find a few, you know, like cool things at this Goodwill. This is the Goodwill that we've been checking, we kind of see the same things on the shelf all the time. I actually went back for a subscriber to see if I could find the candle holder that was the girl's head and it had the wax that was coming out of her nose. It was from Stranger Things, and apparently they're like super coveted and they're hard to find. And I went back, and of course someone else knew what it was because it was gone. I didn't. It didn't even dawn on me that that was the girl, what was her name, Seven, from that show. Didn't even freaking dawn on me until she said it, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, that does look like her. But anyways, I'm going to play some music for a little while for you guys to enjoy the whole Goodwill shopping experience. And yeah, enjoy. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this trip to Goodwill. So I just wanted to remind you guys that on Sundays I have live sales and you can stop by my channel and have some fun, and they're at 1 in the afternoon, so you might have to take a little bit of time out of your day or maybe pop in and just say hello. But it's a lot of fun, and we sell some vintage stuff, and I have an Instagram as well. You guys can go check me out over there. Oh, there's all kinds of links down below or on my main channel. If you guys are interested in any of the cool t-shirts that we have, you go to the channel and you click the store tab and it will take you there. All kinds of cute stuff. I actually have some new ones in there that I haven't really told anybody about yet, but they are there for purchase. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Leave me a heart, leave me a smiley face, leave me a thumbs up. You can even leave me the bird if you want to. No, I'm just kidding. Just be nice. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.